I'm Laura.
And I'm Bridget.
And we're the hosts of Talk Lit Get Hit.
This year we added a new kind of episode to our lineup. We decided to do some bonus episodes. We named them bonus chapters alongside our main book episodes. And every month we talk about an author or a theme or a book, or we answer questions from our listeners. And we're going to talk about some of the books that we have spoken about in our bonus chapter episodes.
Our first bonus chapter was a collaboration with a podcast, Literature Done Juicy, and we had a bit of a discussion on the author Mona Awad. So we talked about Bunny, which is something that we hadn't previously discussed on the podcast, but we also talked about Rouge, which was a book that we read in our January episode.
We talked about her writing and a court case that she's currently embroiled in. Had a little bit of a chat about all things Mona.
You read all of Mona Awad's currently published books in preparation for this episode. What was your favourite?
I think my favourite was Bunny, actually. I have read it before, maybe last year or the year before, and I feel like this time it sort of hit me a little bit more at the end. I felt like I could appreciate her writing style a bit more this time after reading her other books as well. How about you?
I agree. I think Bunny was my favourite as well, and same, it was my second read, and I feel like it didn't land the first time. Second time, I appreciated it a lot more, and I think that also came from our discussion interpretations of Rouge. I think there's a lot of similar themes, and obviously her writing style is very similar across all of her works, so I think that helped me have a new sort of appreciation for this book. Still not my favourite book in the world, important caveat, but I enjoyed it.
The second bonus chapter book we're going to talk about today is not actually Happy Place, but I've lent out my copy of Funny Story, and then I asked Laura to bring Happy Place, and she did, but we didn't read it this year. We read this last year.
Yeah, but this was a mistake that we made a lot on the podcast. I think every time I went to say Funny Story, I said Happy Place. I got it wrong 10 out of 10 times.
Just pretend this is Funny Story.
Orange and dark purple.
Yeah.
Just use your imagination.
How did you feel about Funny Story?
I loved Funny Story. Did do a ranking of the Emily Henry books we've read, which is all of them.
Yeah, so fun.
Not to seem like freaks, but I can't remember how I ranked them. I think Funny Story was my favourite. I clearly am very passionate about it.
Yeah, we're clearly so passionate about it that we both thought this book was Funny Story, but believe it or not, we did actually really, really like it.
Yeah, and Happy Place.
And Happy Place. I think they were my top two.
And I think we cried in both episodes.
Yeah, 100%. And both books, both episodes.
So little to say, but we have actually read 3 Emily Henry books on the show. We've read Beach Read in February 2023. And then I think this was some point like September or something like that. And then, our Funny Story bonus chapter, which was short and sweet, but my favourite book yet. For our November episode, we did a little bit of a discussion on Sally Rooney's works. The catalyst for this, of course, was the release of Intermezzo, but I've been saying Intermezzo. This is something I have to get off my chest. I put a T in there. I'm not sure if it's strictly true.
Same. I said Intermezzo before, but in the episode I was saying Intermezzo. I don't know.
Oh,
I like Intermezzo better.
I thought it was like a mezzo soprano. I feel like there's a subtle T in there.
I haven't seen a consensus from anybody, so I'm just going to flip-flop.
Please be kind. Please don't shame me. I'm
just
figuring it all out. So true. Anyway, we talked about Sally Rooney's works to date. We also discussed Conversations with Friends, so you'll just have to picture it in there. Little bonus shout out to Mr. Salary.
My fave.
Yeah, your fave. We did a ranking. We talked a bit about the shows.
Yeah, got angry at people who are really upset about the lack of speech marks.
Yeah. So if this resonates with you, I think you'll enjoy the episode because we were really on one.
Yeah, we had some thoughts that day. The last book for our bonus chapter episodes this year was actually Life and Death, Twilight Reimagined, 10th Anniversary Edition by Stephanie Meyer. So this was our Talk Lit, Get Lit episode, which is a little bit like our Christmas party, and everybody's invited. We have a few drinks and we just get a little bit lit, as the kids say.
Talk lit, get lit.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
It's really cool, you guys. Trust us. Now, we haven't actually recorded this episode yet. We're going to do it after this. So we're not going to spoil it for each other. So what we're going to do is I'm going to close my eyes and Laura's going to give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. as to how she feels about this book, and then I'll do the same.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me when you're done.
I'm done.
Okay, great. Wow, the suspense is killing me.
I'm actually desperately nervous.
Okay. I'm done.
I'm trying to guess like the aura of your thumb movement. I'm like, is there an energy shift in the air? Is it positive or negative? I don't know which way this one's going to swing for you. I'm really nervous.
It is interesting. This is a gender bent retelling of Twilight, and instead of it being Bella and Edward, it is Bo and Edith with a Y.
Yes, that's important.
Don't forget there's a Y. And that's all we're going to say about this one for now.